Hey, Assalamu alaikum all of you. I'm going to talk about my hijab in this video. I am also going to do my hijab. While doing my hijab, I'm going to talk about what is hijab all about and how important it is to me, as in what have I learned of lately from Islamic concept of covering. I am going to use this cotton dupatta, the stole that I was gifted by Atika Couture, and it's lovely dupatta. So hijab literally means, as Noman Ali says, hijab literally means a barrier. So there are many words in Islam for hijab. We can call it a himar, we can call it a mikna, or we can call it a mikhfa, or likewise there are 9 more words for hijab. The hijab literally means a barrier. So a barrier. So we are creating a barrier from ourselves into the outer world. So that's what I understand. But then I also did a little bit of studies wherein I learned that out of 6,000 verses from the Quran that are in the Quran, there are about dozen verses that talks about hijab, women in particular, and there are 2 verses that talks about hijab. One of the verse is from ayah number 24, surah number 24, ayah 31. The word is bihumurihinna, their head covers. Bihumurihinna, which literally means their head cover. So here the hijab is mentioned as head cover in Quran. And then there is another ayah, that is 35, surah 35, ayah number 59, which says jalabibihinna, which means the outer garment. The outer garment, wherein the ayah mentions to cover yourself with an outer garment, which literally means covering yourself. So there is no denial that Quran says there is covering. Yes, in Islam, Quran does says there is covering. So there is no denial. The fact that these 2 verses mention the covering, yes, it is there in Islam. Covering is there in Islam. So what is not mentioned is technical aspects of how you cover. See, this is an elaborate topic. I would not go into the details of it. So where Allah himself has left it to us on how we cover. He hasn't described, though he has described in front of whom and where are we supposed to cover ourselves. That is very clearly mentioned. That is in front of your non-mahrams, and you don't have to cover in front of your father, brother, your mother, sister. That is clearly mentioned. But what is not clearly mentioned is how you cover yourself, the technical aspects of your covering. So it's how you cover is up to you. Allah has left it up to you. But covering is mentioned in Islam. So that was my point. So you can go and study yourself. Allah Hafiz.